Hey, good morning, everybody. What's up? What's up? Another day in paradise. Another day to make this money. These people. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. I am working, as you can see. I don't have on autopilot just yet, cause yeah, down here in Miami, people drive crazy. People drive crazy as hell, and yeah, you gotta either be with the crazy or you gotta drive passively and just get taken advantage of. So yeah, if I turn on autopilot, it's basically like like taking being taken advantage of because yeah, it ain't as aggressive as I need it to be. But what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing all right. Um, I am just deciding to go live. Probably won't be on here for too long. Uh, just decided to do this early in the morning. Cause listen, the early bird gets the worm, is what they say. So I'm out here trying to get my worm. Yeah. Right now I am kind of cruising around Miami. So yeah, the early bird gets the worm right now. I hope everybody's getting their money. How's everybody doing? Um, this is just a quick Sunday live stream. I said I'm not really doing much, just driving around cruising, so why not? Again, don't mind my hair. I probably need to pick it out, but I ain't doing that. I just decided I'm coming on. Yeah. So I am down in Miami, my stomping grounds. But yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going back north anytime soon. The traffic is crazy. It's an accident going north and southbound. Tell me how that worked. How you get an accident on both sides? That's what probably happened. What people do a lot down here is they so they so they'll be looking at the accident on the southbound side and then get into an accident on the northbound side. That's probably what happened. Like, ooh, I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened over there. Oh my God, I wonder what happened over there. And yep, they definitely hit somebody. Um, it is what it is. Am I a diamond driver? No, sir. No, no. Well, I mean, heads up. No, heads up. I'm not a diamond driver. I haven't been a diamond driver since the pandemic. Well, since my first year. My my first year, I was actually a diamond driver because I was just taking everything because that's all I got. I got everything. I had to take. I basically had to take any offers that came. That's just what it was. I had to take basically any offers that came because there was no offers. So it was just like you were just driving around, just wasting time, like fa la la la, fa la la la. So my acceptance rate probably was like 100%. Didn't really cancel on anybody because I needed all of the money that I got, and then I didn't really know much. So, but yeah, back then I was absolutely a diamond driver. Today, as a 4 year long strong Uber driver, I'm not a diamond driver, and shout out to you if you are a diamond driver, but for me, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna look down on you because you're a diamond driver. Um, it's just the benefits aren't worth it to me. The only benefit that I ever really cared about for was it's the benefit of I don't know if you guys know, but if you're past blue, which is what I am, if you're past blue, you get the chance to you get 4 free tows from Urgently. You could go through Uber and get 4 free tows, jump starts, flat tire changes. That was the only benefit that was actually worth it to me. And yeah, now I actually have Yeah, now I have AAA. I need to update it and get it, But yeah, I have AAA now, so it's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. This is a quick stream. I'm just kind of cruising. You guys know, autopilot is absolutely engaged. Let's see. What's up, Preppy? I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Preppy. So, hey, first and foremost, don't beat me up if I don't read your name right. I'm sorry. I apologize. Ever, what's up, man? I'm guessing that's a man or a woman. Again, I don't mean gender neutrality or anything like that. I'm just guessing. Don't beat me up. I already know. Zero, what's up? What's up? How much money have I made? I am at $50 for the day, for the morning. I started at 7. I'm up to $50. Um, yeah, so not doing crazy good, but not doing crazy bad. I'm at what? I guess that's $20 an hour. So not that bad. Not that bad. What is 16 plus 23? That's what 39. Did I get that right? 16 plus 23. Yeah, that's 39. Is it this morning? Not really. But I mean, you guys have different definitions of slow for me, because like I'm down here and I'm getting pings. These are rides that I could take. I mean, are they the greatest of rides? No. But they're rides that I could take. So for me, it's a little different. When I say it's slow, I mean that there's no request coming in. Also, I don't have on Uber X, so if comfort is ringing for me, then that to me that means that it's not slow. If you guys don't know, again, I drive a Tesla. Um, you know, I'm not. I don't just. Uh-oh, I think I lost you guys. Did I lose you guys? See, I am in downtown Miami. That's what happens. So let me go to my regular internet. Sorry guys, I think I lost you guys. I am back on. I am in downtown Miami. Y'all know what it is when you go downtown Miami. It's just a lot of traffic, and yeah, obviously I lost service because of all of the high rises. Hey, great day, right? But how's everybody doing? Oh yeah, what I was saying was it's not slow to me if I'm getting the pings from the other platforms. If I'm only getting Uber X, then yeah, it's slow. Well, I can say it's fairly slow because the pings that I'm getting for comfort aren't that great. Just little $4, $5 stuff, nothing amazing. Um, so yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it's slow. But these are offers that I could take if that makes sense. Uh, Hold on, guys. Uber is making me show them that I'm okay. Yeah, Uber is making me show them that I'm alive because they keep pinging me and I'm not. Yeah, a little $3, $4. Okay, I'm getting a lot of $3, $4. Okay, $5.54. So is it slow? No, there's offers that you can take, but am I gonna take them? No. So yeah, I guess you could say in that case it's slow, but I'm only running comfort right now. So uh-oh, I think they kicked me off. All right, I'm sorry guys. So yeah, they kicked me offline. So if you didn't know, if you decline too many rides, Uber will take you offline. They will absolutely take you offline. So yeah, in certain areas. So obviously downtown Miami is one of those areas where basically, yeah, they will kick you offline. But then again, I haven't been pressing the X button. I've just been letting it sit. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'll get to the chat here soon. I will get to the chat here soon. Let me show you what I'm looking at. This is uh-oh. Can't really see it, huh? Okay. Let's see. Will it let me show you? Why does it say? Okay, I was trying to show you. Um, okay, all right. So I don't know if everybody can see. So this is the stupidest thing that they're building. It is really just for show right now. I don't know. I don't know why they doing that. But welcome to South Florida. More ways to mess up the traffic. More ways to mess up the traffic. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was assuming I was assuming that you were a man, so my bad. Hey, uh, well, listen, heads up. I mean, it is what it is. People barely tip. I mean, I'm getting tipped. Well, if you join the Telegram group, you'll see I just posted a screenshot of my tips. I'm getting tipped very well. So I can't say that, but you know, I would say it honestly depends on where you're working at. Just being 100% honest, if you're, it just if you're in the hood, you got to understand. A lot of people don't necessarily have a great amount of money. This ride could have been the last. And I know everybody feels like, oh, well, if you can't afford it, why would you do it? And it's like, you can't tell people what to do with their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's their money. They want to do what they want to do with the last of their money. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I get it, but I get it, but it is what it is. People are going to spend their last on what they want to spend their last on. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay. I know I lost you guys there because my Wi-Fi was tripping. I'm now back on my regular internet. It's not. I'm not on Verizon, but I'm on Google Fi right now. So Google Fi is quote unquote handling the job. So I hope everybody is doing fine. If you want to know about me, I am just riding through downtown Miami. Yep, come on. There's just so much traffic. So in this case, I am actually driving. I had to focus just a little bit because look, when you downtown Miami, everybody knows people don't know how to drive. They just don't know how to drive. They just don't know how to drive. So I am sitting next to uh oh see, yeah. Richie, what's up, brother? Just see that message. What's up, man? How you doing? Richie doesn't like to get on the radio anymore. All of y'all don't like to get on the radio, so I have to talk to my viewers, I guess, because I don't have nobody to talk to. I used to have people to talk to every morning. We used to be able to communicate, just talk about life. It wasn't always ride share. Then I used to have entertainment because Richie, they used to go at each other every morning, and it would be over the smallest stuff. You'd be like, what's going on? What did I miss? I call it Richie on Richie violence every morning. It was hilarious. Like, oh my gosh. And I mean, I'm not saying like they were going at each other like in a harmful way. It's just, you know how guys talk. Guys just, we just talk, and it was amazing. But nowadays we don't get that anymore. I don't get any of it anymore. Nobody likes to get on. Everybody just likes to, do their own things. So it has pushed me to you guys. But yeah, so this isn't gonna be a long stream. I hope everybody's doing okay. Uh, what? Yeah, true, true. I mean, yeah, true, because the host doesn't like to get on his channel. It's funny because the other host of the other channel actually is on his channel. He'll send text messages, but he's very on his channel. He just likes to sneak in and sneak out. Oh boy, but the host of the new channel doesn't always like to get on. He likes to get on when he gets on. And then, it's just like, hey, where you guys at? You guys not doing anything? You guys not making no money? It's like, bro, you been MIA for like the whole last 5 days. Oh, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. I miss you guys. Nobody gets on the radio any day anymore. So, oh, boy. But, yeah, so I am just going through downtown Miami. Like I said, it is not slow. Like slow in the sense of getting requests, but it's not the greatest of requests. It's literally just $4, $5. Yeah, and I just got kicked offline again. Uber says, "Listen, you ain't gonna sit on this live and not take nothing. You gonna take something." That's what they trying to tell me. But y'all know I'm a rebel. Y'all know I'm a rebel. Yeah, Richie. Hey, you never know. You never know. I mean, that seems like what you got to do. I mean, that's how we got off for our previous host this channel to go to the new channel, and so yeah, listen, I got a Telegram group. Yeah, Richie, you just want to be down here for the ambience. I'm down here to work, and right now I'm not getting no real money. So for me, it's kind of pointless to be down here because, I mean, I ain't trying to take a $4, $5 ride. I mean, especially on comfort, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just being honest. I don't like $4, $5 rides. That's why, it's funny because, like, so I get flack because obviously, all of the other EV drivers, they were able to hit their EV bonus. And by EV bonus, it's 200 trips, whatever. You're supposed to do 200, 210 trips, whatever, by the end of the month. Now, the other drivers, they're able to hit their bonuses because they take, they take the little $4, $5 rides. Sometimes. I'm not saying they do all the time, but they'll take them. I take $4 and $5 rides, but like out of the majority of my rides, you can say I probably took like 5, 10 rides a month. That's $4, $5. Everything else is like 19, 20, 50, 40, 30. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm just kind of naming numbers, but generally I like to be above $10. That's how I like to operate. If it's above $10, you might got me. You might. If it's above $10, I could probably do that. But when it's below $10, it's like it hurts, it burns. I'll just be honest, y'all. So I told y'all in one of my videos, I like to do long trips. That is my personal favorite. So for me, I would prefer a trip from Miami to, I don't know, Jacksonville. I know not a lot of people like that, but for me, I'm looking at the fact that, okay, I do that one trip. I done made all of my money for the day. I can do whatever I want with the rest of my day. Yeah, and I mean, depending on how fast I drive that trip, I get that one person out of my car. My car's not dirty, so I don't really need to go to a car wash. And well, I mean, I got to go to the car wash for the bugs on the outside, because bugs like to commit suicide on your windows. But like outside of that, like, my bad, y'all. I should have showed y'all what just happened. So I got to figure out how to. I'm gonna have to start transferring clips and stuff because I'm in Miami and nobody knows how to drive. Well, I shouldn't say that. Nobody cares about driving. Nobody cares about driving because it's only what they want to do. What do I mean by that? Listen, I could be in the right lane and I need to make a left turn. I'm gonna make the left turn. Hell, I could be in the left lane. I could be in the express lane, but my exit is coming up. It's coming up right now. I'm gonna get over to the right and make my exit. Don't matter how many people I gotta cut off. I'm just gonna turn. Like you guys, you guys know that meme of what is it? It's Family Guy. It was Family Guy with the news reporter lady. The I forgot her name. Uh, Dang, I can't think of her name. But she was Asian, and she was a news reporter lady. And I remember it was a meme where she was just like, "Oh, there's my exit. God bless you all," and she just turned and just. The sad part is, it was super funny when I watched that. It's super funny when you watch it, but here in Miami, it's like a reality. People really drive like that, like really drive like that, and it's like, what? Why? why? Why are you endangering my life when you could just go up one more exit and you'll be okay? But yet you want to kill me over your one exit. That's all it is. One exit. Just because you miss one exit. That's what deserves to end my life, if that makes sense. So I mean, listen, I always salute Richie Hustles, but yeah, Miami isn't what you think it is. It is not. Because everybody drives super aggressive or they drive super stupid. And yeah. So normally when you guys see me on autopilot, it's funny because when I'm on autopilot, I'm not in Miami. Definitely not in Miami. Because you got to be like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm trying to be on autopilot now, but like, if you hear the beeping or anything, it's because you got stupid stuff going on around me. And because everybody just wants to. So you got like two segments of the population. You got the population that really wants to drive super. Yeah, so I gotta learn to keep the phone on the charger when I do this. Definitely gotta learn to keep the phone on the charger. Oh boy. Got to learn to keep the phone on the charger. Cause yeah, if not, then my phone goes dead. I wasn't paying attention to the battery. So how's everybody going? How's everybody doing? Listen, I understand. I understand. I understand. You know, Richie, it's funny that you say that because that's what I told my wife. That's how I got my wife. I don't know if it still works, but yeah, that's what I told my wife, and that was my pickup line. I'm distracted by your beauty. She's like, boy, you so stupid. Hey, but how's everybody doing? I am back. Sorry this stream dropped out. The stream dropped out. Like I said, I gotta remember to keep the phone on the charger while I do the live stream. And I didn't do that. So I hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's doing okay. But yeah, I am heading up north. I am getting out of Miami. Yeah, it is time for me to get out of Miami because, yeah, listen, yeah, this traffic down here is crazy. I like to work in peace. Now, I just like to work and not have to worry about everybody trying to cut me off. I don't know. But y'all, I'm born and raised in Miami, so, you know, you probably can't tell. It's not that I hate Miami, I just hate the traffic in Miami. The traffic in Miami sucks. Now, I tell you any day, there's so much stuff that you can do in Miami, but the traffic, oh yeah. Listen, that traffic, it'll change your life. Traffic in Miami will absolutely change your life. So, But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope all is well. Um, hey, what's up, heads up? I appreciate that. You enjoy your day too, man. You enjoy your day too. Hey, but yeah, so I am working today. Early bird gets the worm. Like I said, I'm up right now. I made, I think, $50. I gotta look at the Uber app when the phone shut off. Of course, I gotta reopen the Uber app. But yeah, I think I was up $50 so far. Yeah, I like to wake up early. I definitely like to work early mornings, early on a Saturday and a Sunday, generally because it's not a lot of traffic. As much as this traffic is, and like I would show you guys, it's a lot of traffic. This ain't normal traffic. What I mean is like a Monday through Friday traffic. This ain't that, because I can still get around. I'm using the Tesla power to kind of get around and maneuver. And there are small parts where I can use autopilot and just kind of like zone out. Well, not really zone out, but like I kind of use autopilot and let it do its thing. Yeah, because normal traffic, especially at this time, yeah, you ain't no autopilot, because it's just like bumper to bumper. And yeah, you got only the strong will survive. That's how I describe Miami traffic. Only the strong will survive. I mean, I don't mean like it's you're gonna die. I just mean that. Okay, all right. So y'all couldn't see that, but yeah, this guy just cut him off. I gotta figure out how to show y'all what I'm seeing, because these people just be driving all crazy. But I'll save the clips, and maybe in a video in the future I might put them out, something like that. But it's sad because like it's sad because like realistically, I got like a ton of clips of just crazy drivers. A ton of clips, because people just drive so crazy that it's just a normal thing down here. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope all is well. Like I said, this is just a short stream. I mean, I'm kind of like coming back on because I lost the stream because I wasn't paying attention to my battery. So I'm just kind of like giving it a little bit longer. How's everybody doing? Where are you guys working? So I am going up north. I'm gonna probably try Fort Lauderdale. See how that's going. See if I can get any work out in Fort Lauderdale. Where are you guys at? Where's everybody at? Where are you guys working at? I'm gonna definitely go up to Fort Lauderdale and see. Oh boy. Cause yeah, listen, the traffic is insane. If anybody else is working down south, traffic is insane right now. There's like a couple accidents. If you are up north and you're coming down south, it's a couple accidents. Just telling you. I'm just telling you. I have made it to Aventura now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep going forward and I ain't looking back. This is not a day that I'm coming back. Nope. But usually that's what I try to do. So my schedule is generally like, if I'm gonna work Miami, I'm gonna work Miami in the morning before 10 o'clock. That's when I'm gonna work Miami. After 10 o'clock, I ain't going down to Miami. No. Because it's a trap. It's a trap just in the sense of traffic. I try to work, so my strategy is go where the traffic is not. If that makes sense. So I try to go where there's not a lot of traffic at. If I can go where there's not a lot of traffic at, then it's beautiful for me because I'm not stuck in traffic. And I can pick people up, drop them off, pick people up, drop them off, pick people up, drop them off. That's kind of how it works. Hey, Texas in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for watching me. Hey, so that's what's up. Texas in the house. Yeah, honestly, so I want to do, I want to start working in other places. I definitely want to work in other places. Definitely want to start going to other places, and because I'm a traveler, so like I've been to places like Texas and Virginia, Ohio, South Carolina, all of that stuff, but I kind of want to work there because, you know, like, I mean, I'm used to our market, but it's like when I made that $21 an hour video, you guys like kind of opened my eyes to a lot. Other markets, y'all get paid, so I would be excited to go work in another market where $21 an hour is like chump change, because yeah, like that means I could probably do like $400-500 days every day, you know. Down here in my market, on $400-500 days, the stars gotta align, or you gotta put in like, you know, 14-15 hours. I mean, you know, and that ain't for the, you know, that ain't for the faint of heart. Working a 14-hour shift, so I'm kind of sort of used to it. Well, I used to be used to it, especially because I come from the restaurant industry. So, you know, as a server, it ain't no, oh, I don't think I can work today, and, you know, maybe can I come in late? It ain't none of that. It's either you show up to work, we're gonna fire you, or we're not gonna put you on the schedule. Those are your only options. So if you want to be put on the schedule and you want to make the money, then you got to come in. It ain't really no real negotiation. It's like, listen, we need your help. I'm gonna need you to come in, and you only got but like a couple chances, depending on the restaurant. Some restaurants are super lenient, so I get that. You know, some places are like, okay, we'll work with you, whatever. But when you talk about them 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants, it ain't but, you only got but like a couple chances. The first time you mess up, okay, all right, we'll let that slide. Maybe we'll possibly let that slide. The second time you mess up, you come in late, you know what I'm saying, you call out, whatever. The second time you do that, okay, listen, that's coming out of your pay. The third time, you probably getting fired. That's just how it works. Especially at a 5-star restaurant where they know they got people, you know, it's a waiting list, they got clients to serve and all of that stuff. Oh yeah, they don't play with you. So I come from that industry, and I did that for like a couple of years. So I was used to standing on my feet, and I was used to just working. You know, what happens is you come in for an 8-hour shift, and they like, hey, listen, we need you to stay a little bit later. And again, it's like, the first response is, hell no, I'm going home. What you mean stay a little bit later? I'm going home. You know, that's maybe not all of that, but like your first response is, nah, listen, I got something else I need to do. I'm going home. And that's cool. That's cool. You go home, that's your first strike. That second strike may not come, because the next day you may come to work. Hey, listen, come talk to me in my office. And it's like, I done been here for like 2 years. I didn't even know you had an office. But now you want to talk to me? Hey, so sometimes, you know, the business needs you know, we need you to work a little bit later sometimes, because, you know, we're short staffed, you know, and as if short staff is my problem. Yeah, you know, it's just that we're kind of short staffed today, and you know, we could really use your help. Again, you can say no. You can say no. But just know they're gonna find a way to now they're gonna start playing games with your money. Now they're gonna start taking bigger portions of the payout that we're supposed to get. So it's I come from that industry where I was a server, so you know what I'm saying. Like I was used to working long hours, and it ain't no question. Now you tell me I get to sit in my car in the AC. Hold on. You telling me I get to sit in my car, my comfortable car? Well, I mean, obviously I'm in a Tesla. This isn't technically mine, but like this is the car that I rent. What? You telling me that I could get in my car in the AC? I can play whatever music I want. I mean, I do technically play a little bit different music for the passengers, but I got my headphones in my ear. Because, in the restaurant, you can't wear these. I mean, some restaurants, the 5-star restaurants, they catch you with these in, that's another docking to pay. Some restaurants, like I said, not every restaurant is the same, but, especially hotels, not every hotel is the same, but listen, I worked at the Lowe's, I worked at the W. Yeah, listen, it ain't, they are very strict. And all of that stuff, they only gonna talk to you a couple times. The first time, hey, listen, we'll let it slide. I get it, whatever, you're a hard worker. We appreciate your service. The second time, hey, I thought we told you the last time about such and such, you know what I'm saying? Is this gonna be a problem? Like, all right. The third time, it's like, hey, listen, yeah, we gonna have to dock you in your pay. It's like I don't even get paid much, but we still gonna dock you. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what? Hey, listen, we got so and so gonna work your shift, and they'll do that. And it's like, what? Nah, but you told me I was supposed to be working on Monday. Nah, we got so and so gonna work on Monday. Okay, so then I come in the evening? Nah. So and so got your shift. But I had made plans to come into work. No, so-and-so got it. And they do that type of stuff because, like I said, the first time, okay, we'll let it slide. Second time, all right, we putting it in our memory banks. That third time, it's like, okay, all right, cool. You clearly don't want to work here. They may not fire you, but they're going to start playing with your money little by little. So when you come from an industry like that and then you tell me all I got to do is sit down in my car and the AC, man, listen. There's a reason why I done gained all of this weight. Because listen, I can take a break anytime I want. You telling me I ain't got to ask to go to the bathroom? What? Come on, man. I can actually be a grown man. Oh, man. I can take a break anytime I want, and I'm not clocked. Man, listen. I don't have to eat the restaurant food all day. What? Oh, man. It's like a life changing. So for me, you know what I'm saying, like Uber is amazing. So, but what I love, so I'm the type of person, I want to get out here and get to this money as early as possible. So I got the rest of my day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be picking up packages. Now, I do work different capacities during the day, but I'm just saying, like, if I could make my $100, $200, $300 in like an hour, couple hours, because when I come back, I may be tired. Yep. But I'm coming back home with a smile because it's like, hey, listen, I don't work. I'm good. I'm putting my feet up. You say come to Atlanta? Yes, sir. Listen, I definitely want to. I'm going to start coming to other places. I'm going to start coming to other places. Obviously, because I have a rental, I can't just come. I mean, I could come, but I can't drive in those places. So I'm looking at getting my own car so that I could go into other states and all of that stuff. But yeah, trust me, it's coming. It's coming soon. I just, I can't put I don't even know the saying. See, this is where I need Vinny.
I think it's you can't put the horse before the shoe or something. I think that's the saying. I think it's you can't put the horse before the shoe. I don't know if you guys know the saying and you know what I'm trying to say. That move, like so. But yeah, that's the future plans. Future plans is to get out of Miami or out of South Florida and actually drive in other places. Definitely drive in other places. Cause like I said, I know my market. I know it well, but it's my market. I'm used to it. It's time to move on. It's time to go to other places. Like I would love again, because you guys are all in that $21 an hour video. You guys said that $21 ain't nothing. I said $6,000 a month. Like, oh yeah, y'all can't say $6,000 ain't nothing. And lo and behold, everybody damn sure said it. So I want to go to a market where $6,000 ain't nothing. That's where I want to go. Well, you can make $6,000 doing chilling. That's where I want to go. Cause listen, hey, if I can make $6,000 with my feet up, yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all won't be seeing me no more. Hey, y'all won't be seeing me no more. Oh boy. But let me check the comments. The rideshare culture. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you. Man, listen, man. This gotta be like you know how they say like it gotta be a good day if lightning strike twice? It gotta be a good day because I done seen Ron post a video and he commented on the video on my live. Oh yeah, it's a really good day. It's a really good day, man. Hey, but shout out to the rideshare culture, man. Oh boy. Let's see. Which car am I getting? So I'm gonna just go with a Tesla. So listen, I keep it real with you guys. My credit ain't the best. As you guys know, well, I don't know if you guys seen the video, but I kind of detailed it. I got into an accident a year ago, 2 years ago. Damn, it's been 2 years. I got into an accident 2 years ago, and yeah, the car that I had, my personal car, was totaled doing Uber. They denied the claim. I had insurance, had full coverage, whatever, yada yada yada. They denied the claim, said it was rideshare related. And yeah, Uber said that I wasn't actually on their platform, but my insurance company said that I was. So just like a little back and forth. Hired lawyers, hired big name lawyers. But yeah, to this day I haven't gotten paid for that car. So I stopped paying for the car. Dumbest mistake. I mean, I wish I had it like that where I could have continued paying for the car. But because I stopped paying for it, I got, it hit my credit and messed up my credit really bad. It was an unfortunate situation. I had lawyers, I had people that were supposed to help me get paid out on the claim. My car wasn't worth that much. I think my car was $8-9 grand, if that. But yeah, and of course I had gap coverage. But nothing ever happened. I'm still waiting on a payout. So, yeah, I mean, I thought that it was going to be a short wait because I wasn't at fault, But, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, that messed up my credit. So, for me, I'm going to have to go with the older car, or older Tesla, and then just level it up, so maybe keep it for a couple months and then try to trade it in to get a newer Tesla. But I definitely am going to get a Tesla. As you can see, I love driving Teslas. They're just so comfortable. And for the things that I do, it's a better vehicle. You know, I never really made the DoorDash video. I never really made the strictly packages video, but like, yeah, trust me, idling is amazing in an electric vehicle. Idling is the best feature of an electric vehicle. I can idle for forever, and it's no real damage to the vehicle. Obviously, if you're doing that in a regular vehicle, a regular, we call them ICE, internal combustion vehicle, just a regular gas powered vehicle, idling will kill your engine. It'll kill your engine. It'll kill a lot of components up front. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. You don't want to idle. I mean, people do it. Obviously, you know, I did it. It's just you're going to have a lot more maintenance. Little stuff like things start to go bad quicker when you're idling more and more. And so, yeah, for me, I'll go a Tesla. I'm a go a Tesla Model 3. I know nobody likes the Model 3 because it's so small. I'm gonna go a Tesla Model 3 for right now, and then I'll hopefully level it up to get a Model Y. Is the plan? You know, that's the plan. I don't know. I should be going down to the dealership next week. Next week, probably Friday. We'll see how things go. It should be next week Friday, so I'll finally stop renting a vehicle and finally get my own vehicle. We'll see. I gotta preface everything with we'll see, because like I said, my credit isn't the greatest. That was the one thing that I regret. I thought that I was doing the best by having everything covered. You know, I had a certain pride about myself, man. I knew I had full coverage. There's been times in my life where, you know, I didn't actually have coverage and all of that stuff, but that was when I was younger. Now it's like, yeah, I paid for it because, you know, I understood the value of insurance. Obviously, I do life insurance, so it's not exactly the same thing, but it's similar. You know, I understand the value of having coverage. And yeah, I thought I was doing the right thing, but it's an unfortunate situation, you know. Life happens, and it's all about how you respond to life. So because life happened to me and I got bad credit now, because I used to have a 690 credit score. I ain't gonna tell y'all what my credit score is now. It ain't nowhere there. But yeah, I used to have a really good credit score. That's how I got my motorcycle. That's how I got my car. I used to be able to walk in places, not put any down payment at all whatsoever. It's funny because, like, when I would walk into a dealership, they would be trying to, like, you know, upgrade me. Like, you sure you want that little raggedy car? You don't want to get this car over here? Now it's kind of the opposite. You want that car? Nah, listen, bro. You know we got a better car for you. You know, we got a better car. We keep them on outside on the corner. You can get that car right there. Hey, but it got rust on it. No. That's the car that you want. The car right there. No, but it got rust. It looked like it got mold inside it. No, that's the best car for you. That is the best car for you. We got it just for you. It's just funny how life goes, you know? But yeah, like, looking back, that is the biggest thing that I wish I probably wouldn't have done, you know? I should have just kept paying it, or just tried to work hard to pay it off and just let insurance play their games, because yeah, that is the biggest thing that hurt my credit. And when I say it hurt my credit, it like nuked my credit. It nuked my credit. But I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, that's what vehicle I'm hoping that I can get. A Model 3, probably like a 2021. I hope I don't have to go back to 2020, but you know, whatever. Just try to get me a vehicle, and then level it up and hopefully get a Model Y. So I know I just rambled, but I hope y'all get it. You know, listen, pay your bills. Pay your bills. That's the moral of the story. Vibes, I didn't tell them. They denied the claim. I didn't tell them. They figured it out, or they said it. They denied the claim. I said nothing about Uber. As you guys know, my car doesn't have any, well, I'm the person, I don't have any identifying information of Uber in my car. I don't know how they figured it out. I don't know what happened, but they denied the claim. I actually wasn't on Uber. So it's not even a lie when I say that I wasn't doing it. I was actually coming home. I had probably just dropped somebody off. But at that specific time, I wasn't on Uber. The platform wasn't on. I was coming home. I remember because I was talking to, like I was on the phone. I was coming home. I was at a red light turned green, and they just ran that red light. And yeah. And I was kind of slow about hitting the gas, but yeah. I had a car next to me. The car kind of blocked me because normally I look down the lane because I'm a motorcycle driver. So, I mean, that's one of the biggest things as a motorcycle driver. Any motorcycle driver will tell you the biggest thing that you have to do when like is look down the street, because people will run that light, and if they run that light and they hit you on a motorcycle, it's over. I mean, so I'm happy that I was in a car per se and not on my motorcycle, but yeah, it definitely it messed me up. But no, I didn't personally tell them anything about Uber. Personally, I would never tell them that I did Uber because it's my personal insurance. I don't. So first and foremost, I wouldn't tell them that I did Uber because Uber charges a $2,500 deductible. My personal insurance charged a $1,000 deductible. No, I think it was like $500. I paid extra for my insurance so that it was a $500 deductible. So personally, I'm not gonna say anything about Uber. They denied the claim because they said it was rideshare related. And I had the lawyers and stuff to fight them, but they still denied the claim. And so it doesn't matter. That was my personal insurance. And then obviously trying to go through Uber's insurance afterwards is like, well, you weren't on the platform, and Uber obviously knows when you go online and when you go offline. So that was a dead case right there. So yeah. So the only real option that I had, because my personal insurance denied the claim, obviously Uber knows that I wasn't on their platform. The only option I had was to go through their insurance, the person that hit me's insurance, and that's why I'm still waiting. Listen, yeah, but I didn't say anything about Uber. I would never say anything about Uber, because it's like saying you're going from paying $500 to $2,500. I don't like wasting money. I'm just being honest. That doesn't make sense. I mean, yeah, I guess kind of, sort of, it's beneficial to go through Uber if you have an accident, because it lowers your rates. But I mean, because it's not on your personal insurance. But like, I pay extra. When I had insurance, I paid extra to have my deductible low, because I always say I never know what situation I'll be in. Sorry, just had to look back. I never know what situation I'll be in at the time of an accident. Because yeah, it's true that there's been times in my life where I've been super up, and I'm building up my savings now and all of that stuff. So a $2,500 deductible, while it may hurt, it ain't the end of the world. But why would I pay that when I could pay $500? If that makes sense, I'll pay $500 any day, and keep the rest of my money. And then it's my personal insurance, so I know it's gonna get taken care of. But again, like I said, unfortunately, they denied the claim, and I hired the lawyers to fight them and say, hey, this is the traffic records and all of this stuff. But what you got to remember, and this is what I hope guys know, insurance companies will find any legal way that they can to deny a claim. Although you pay insurance, although you might have been with a company for forever, although they may treat you really great when you call them over for customer service, they don't want to pay your claim. So that's the very first thing that you guys got to understand. The second thing is very simple. Insurance companies are almost bigger than banks. I mean, not almost. There's insurance companies that are bigger than banks A lot of them. And a lot of the insurance companies that you know and hold true to your heart are backed by those, they're backed by those insurance companies. So what I mean is like, you know how like I'm using the example of Wachovia. If anybody remembers Wachovia, Wachovia was bought out by Wells Fargo. Or like what was it? I can't remember who Chase bought out. Banks buy out other little smaller banks. They buy out little smaller banks and then they change their name. Insurance companies don't necessarily when they buy out other insurance companies, they don't necessarily change the name of the insurance company. They just buy them out. They buy them out. Hey, I'm backing you. You continue doing your business, so that they keep, because the customers, obviously, it's that name brand recognition. The customers know, a Progressive. They know, a State Farm. They know XYZ by name brand, because that's a name recognition. So they don't necessarily change the name like they could. Yeah, listen, we all go through it, man. We all go through it, Vibes. I mean, your credit score, and I used to be able to teach on credit score. I can't teach now because when, obviously I can't teach something that right now, currently, I'm going bad. It's like me, I used to be a personal trainer. I know a lot about working out. But when people look at me, it's like, you were a personal trainer? I mean, you can see you kind of see the muscles a little bit. But because I started doing Uber and I got comfortable, now I look like I'm a little pregnant here. Hey, in my history, I know the information. I just can't back it up with the evidence of like my life. But yeah, trust me, your credit score is just how well you pay things. That's all it is. That's why it's so important. And so they know if you have a good credit score, you're going to pay them back. If you have a bad credit score, they know that you're not going to pay them back. And that's all credit score is. How well do you pay things? So obviously, if you got to give money out to people, who you going to give money out to? The person that got $500, under his pillow, ready for a rainy day. I guess I should set it up like this. You got to give $50 to somebody. Who you going to give the $50 to? The person that got $500 under his pillow just waiting for any given reason, or the person that's like negative $3,000 in their bank account? Who you going to give it the money to? You going to give the money to the person that has the money already put up. They really just asking you because it's a situation. Whatever, they got the money, so that you're going to get paid, basically. That's just how it is. I may not have set that up right, but you get the point. So, yeah, in my case, I don't have I used to have really great credit, but because I worked for banks. I can't work for a bank now. Because, yeah, they won't even look at my application now because my credit is bad. If you didn't know, in order to work for a bank, you have to have really good credit. Especially being a teller, you have to have good credit. You have to, I won't say great credit, but I think it has to be over 650. I forget what the requirements were, but when I used to, yeah. When you work for a bank, you have to have really good credit to be a teller, because obviously they're dealing with money. So the concept is, and it's funny, it's like, it makes sense, but it's like, damn, most people don't know that. Your teller has to like have good credit, because obviously, in terms of like bank robbers and all of that stuff, if they have bad credit, that they might be susceptible to somebody saying, hey, listen, I'll cut you $1,000 from this job if you help me rob this bank. I'll cut you, or maybe not 1,000. I'll cut you $100,000 if you help me rob this bank, or something like that. You're more susceptible to that when you have bad credit. At least that's what they think. Because you have bad credit, you really, you probably aren't paying your bills on time. So you got things going. You got life is life in for you. You got real things going on. And I learned that when I was working for the bank. So, Uh, yeah, credit is everything. But like I said, hopefully I'll be able to level it up, buy me a little small car, buy me an older Model 3, and then level it up to get me a Model Y, and then kind of go from there. And then I'll be able to travel and do things, because I won't be stuck to this rental. I'll be normal again, Yeah, I'll be normal again. So vibes. So for us Model 3 owners, well, technically, whatever. For us Model 3 people, we still have another year. So yes, they take it off of the list. So anybody that's new to the market will not have Premiere. But for people that have, okay, how do I'm messing up my words. Anybody that currently has Premiere will have it for next year, if that makes sense. But anybody that doesn't currently have, so like in my case, when I go buy my Model 3, if I don't buy my Model 3 before now, I like if I buy my Model 3 next year, April, I won't have Premiere because I didn't get grandfathered in. But because I currently have it, I'll get grandfathered in, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm trying to do it right now today, so that I can be grandfathered in for one more year. I plan on having it for long, but whatever. Yes, yeah, I did try to claim for Uber. It was a $2,500 deductible, and yeah, obviously I understood that they denied the claim because they said I wasn't actually on their platform. I don't know if you knew this, but they have timestamps of every single time that you press go online. When you press go online and you press go offline, they have timestamps of that. And yeah, they have, so they denied the claim for me too. When Progressive talked to, I guess, whatever representative or whatever, they figured out that I wasn't actually on the platform. So I got denied by Uber, and I got denied by my personal insurance, and then I got denied by Uber. So it was just a bad situation. I'm gonna be honest. It just sucks. It really sucks because yeah, I should have absolutely went. I should have had some type of situation, but I'm still going through it. So you say karma? I mean, yeah. Listen, I'm it might be karma. Grateful lady, it might be karma. I'm not a perfect person. all I can ever tell you is that I've just been a person that has worked hard and tried to do the best that I can around people that are around me. So yeah, it could be karma. I don't know. I don't believe in karma, but hey, if that's what you believe in, it very well could be. I agree with you, but life goes on. Oh, okay. My bad. No, I mean I wasn't taking it any kind of way because like I just learned it is what it is. Life goes on. It sucked. I was mad, but but yeah, with the bank, no, it definitely could be. Yeah, definitely could be. But how are you guys doing? How are you all doing? How's everything? And you all's neck of the woods. I was about to say some very incorrect stuff. Y'all, well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's a word too. Y'all's. So yeah, man, I'm just kind of driving around. I'm actually at 27%, so I'm gonna go charge, and then yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more rides, man, because I've been having ping, but it's just been $5, $2, $4 rides. not the greatest. Like I told you guys, for me personally, if I'm gonna take a ride, I want it over $10. I really want it over $10. That's like my baseline. If it's not over $10, I don't really look at it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really judging it. I'm not really paying attention to it. I'm not doing all of the calculations that y'all doing. If it ain't over $10, I don't care. Now, if it's over $10, then it's like, all right, how long is it gonna take? Is it gonna take 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Yeah, all right, whatever. I'll take it. If it's taking an hour, nah, I ain't taking it. You know what I'm saying? That's when I start making my calculations. Okay, so is it above $10? Is it under 30 minutes? If it is, I'm taking it. I guess that's how you say it. So if it's $15, all right, well, then I'm probably looking at 45 minutes, If it's an hour, probably not. Maybe like 45 minutes is what I'm. So I guess what I look at is I want to do. So shout out to Steven, the Unbroken Driver, Vinny Cuz. You guys know them. Rideshare Garage. They have kind of gotten me into this mindset of looking at time. So I used to, because again, I come from being a server. I come from restaurants. So when I first started doing Uber, I was primarily doing DoorDash more than I was doing Uber. Well, I mean, I started doing Uber, and how did that work? I forget how it worked. I think I started doing DoorDash first, and then I watched, that's what it was. I watched the video and realized I could do Uber, and then I switched over. But so I always have had this, but I've done both primarily, DoorDash and Uber. I would do DoorDash during the summer, Uber during everything else. But, so when I do DoorDash, I care about dollar per mile. Obviously, I've cared about dollar per mile in my other car because, the gas, mileage, whatever, is super important. But now that I've gotten into this EV, and that's why I shouted out the Unbroken Driver, Steven, and Vinny Cuz, because they got me into this mindset of thinking about time. So, yes, it may be paying me $15 for 15 miles, but the problem is, if it's taking me an hour and a half to do that same ride, is that really a good ride? No. No, not at all. If so, $15 for 15 miles, okay, if it's taking me 30, 40 minutes, that's fine. I mean, I want, and this is, I want half, so if it's taking me 30 minutes, then I want to be paid half of it, at least. So 30 minutes for $15. If it's taking me an hour, I want to be paid $30. If that makes sense, because obviously an hour is 60 minutes. So I want to be paid at least $30. I want. Now the problem is you don't necessarily get that all the time in my market down here. So there's times where I kind of like have to smudge it, kind of not go by my standards, sometimes. So that's why I say if it's above $10, I might. So if it's $10 in 40 minutes, it depends on what's going on. No. It depends on what's going on. Depends on the market. And it depends on the area. So I'm sorry for coughing into the mic, but like I've really been talking for an hour, huh? I ain't even realized it's been an hour. I'm sorry. That's why I'm coughing. My throat's starting to get scratchy. But yeah, like it's very possible. Again, this is why I say you guys got to join the Telegram group. Join the Telegram group because I post up my rides every now and then. I definitely post up my rides every now and then. I don't do it for YouTube videos anymore because I'm not really doing a whole bunch of vlog, like ride along content anymore. As of right now, it's coming, just not right now. I am trying to grow my channel, trying to share advice, trying to be, be a source of inspiration right now. I'll get back to the ride alongs. I promise. But as of right now, I'm sorry again. As of right now, the ride-alongs are it just takes too much. It takes too much, and it's just it's difficult. It's difficult to do right now. So it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. So yeah. Hey, that's what's up. Shout out to Grateful Lady. You're about to start. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's get this money. It's not so. It's super hard to get vibes. It's just you got to pay attention to the areas that you're in, if that makes sense. What area are you in? Are you in an affluent area or are you in a poorer area? Because if you're in a poorer area, then my numbers have to go down. Like I can't expect to get $10 on every offer. Obviously you just need one to offer to get out of the area. So I can't be so focused on getting $10 in a poorer area. So, if I'm in the hood, or if I'm in a less, I'm in a trailer park, or, what I'm saying? Like if I'm in a less affluent area, my numbers have to come down. But if I'm in an affluent area, then my numbers are $10 or better. And it's all about seeing what the market is giving you. Now, again, if I'm in an affluent area and the market ain't giving me nothing, then that shows me that it generally either is just that area, or generally as a whole for that day, it's a slower day. It might be a wrong time. Like I said in my video, if it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I'm getting this $5 and $10, $6 offers, then maybe it's just the time. Maybe I need to, take a break. Maybe I need to go home, go to sleep, and come back out at a later time. That's how I get the $15, the 30 minutes for $15. That's kind of how I try to do it. I try to cut it in half. Now, it doesn't always work. It doesn't work exactly like that. It may be $25 for an hour. Is that bad? No, in my opinion, because I know that I'm going to get tipped. And see, that's the other thing that I also factor in. I know everybody can't do it, and I get it. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm special. I'm not saying that I'm great. I'm just saying that I know that generally I'm going to get tipped on one of my rides. So which ride? I don't know. How many rides? I don't know. I just know that somewhere along the line, I'm going to get tipped. Somebody going to tip me today. And that one tip will level it out, if that makes sense. So yeah, I might have took 3 rides. I might have took the $25 for an hour's worth of time. Then I might have took, $10 for 40 minutes. Then I might have took, $12 for, 30 minutes or something like that. I might have took all of those rides. That is not exactly what I was saying. It's not half exactly of the time that it took, right? It's not exactly that, but because I got tipped, my tips, when I look at my tips as, it evens out all of those rides. Now all of those rides just became $15 for 30 minutes. $15, I don't know, I forgot the examples, but $12 for, 24 minutes. All of those rides just became that because I got tipped, and I spread my tip over all those rides. So overall, it feels better. Overall, it's not bad rides. That's what I mean by I don't pay attention to each individual ride like everybody else does, because I know I'm going to get tipped. Or even if I don't get tipped, I'm and make some money, then not and make no money. But there's a high likelihood that I'm going to get tipped. And I'm just being honest with you. That's how I look at it. And there's days where I don't get tipped, but it's a high likelihood that I get tipped. Out of these last 4 years, again, I come from a customer service background, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just super friendly and people just want to tip me out of desperation. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got a beard. I don't know, but I generally get tipped. That's all I can tell you. I don't know, but yeah, I generally am gonna get tipped. And I mean, it's not the sometimes it's really great, sometimes it's really small, but that tip I feel like levels out all of those rides. So that's how I look at it. So that's why for me, I'm focused on my dollar, my daily goal, as opposed to each individual ride, because yeah, you're right. It's hard to get that if you're just focused on each individual ride. But if you look at it as a totality, did I make $250 today? How long did it take me? Okay, it took me out 8 hours. Okay, is that a bad day? No. But vice versa. Okay, I made $250. It took me 12 hours to make that. Is that a bad day? Not really. If it's a Wednesday, if it's a Tuesday, if it's a weekend, okay. That tells me that the market is slower. I made my goal. I'm happy that I made my goal because I got the money in the bank. But yeah, it was a little bit slower. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go out the next day and hopefully I can make $250 in a little bit less time. But if I don't, okay. It took me 4 more hours than I would like for it to. Okay. Maybe it was the areas that I worked. Maybe it's just the market. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff plays a game. So again, just kind of wrapping it up. For me, I don't pay attention to each individual ride like that. Obviously, I said I want it to be $10 or better. Obviously, I said my metric is half. I want to be paid for half the time. So if it's $20, then I want 40. It's a 40-minute ride. If it's $15, it's a 30-minute ride. If it's $25, then it's 50. Yes, that's what I want. But if I don't get it, okay. I know that it's gonna level out. And that's kind of how I look at it. That's overall. It's gonna level out overall. I'm one of those people. Because you will stress yourself out trying to calculate, is this $31 an hour? Oh no, this is $27 an hour. Oh no, this is $5 an hour. This is listen, y'all already know that Uber and Lyft, pretty much all of the apps, they shorten the offer time. So when it pings you, you only got like 3 or 4 seconds. And then if we talking about Trip Radar, you really got a second. So if you're trying to do all of these calculations, listen, I get it. Some of y'all are really good at math, so shout out to you guys. But for me, I'm not trying to be here, a human calculator all day, every day. I'm not, I'm trying to zone out to my music or to the podcast or to whatever I got listening in my ear. I'm trying to have good conversations with the people in my back seat, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to go home. Go home and obviously I got to pay bills. But after I pay bills, I'm trying to go home and get something to eat, sleep, chill out, whatever. I want to leave work at home. I want to leave work on the road. So when I go home, I'm good. I don't have to think about nothing because I done made the money that I needed to. The bills that I got to pay are paid, and I'm good. I keep it pushing. That's how I like to work. Not everybody's like that, but that's just how I look at it overall. I'm trying to factor it all in because it's tough. It's tough if not for me. For y'all, maybe y'all got it like that. I don't. I don't got it like that. I'm not a human calculator. Like I forget who asked the question. Like what was it? 13 plus something. It added up to. Let me scroll through. Hold on. It was 13 for 25 or something like that. Oh, 16 plus 23. Ever posted up earlier 16 plus 23. I'm not ashamed to say I had to actually think about that for a couple seconds. But like a 16 plus 23, is that? What is that? That can't be. Oh yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to think about that a little bit. I'm not a human calculator. I know some of you guys are pretty good at that. You can calculate the dollar per mile and all of that stuff. I'm not that good. I mean, in the time that we have now, if it's like, so on the flip side, if it's a Spark offer where we got like almost 60 seconds, if it's a DoorDash offer where you got like 60 seconds, okay, yeah, I can see you calculating all of that and going through it, and okay, yeah, where is this going? You can look at the stops, you can look at the destination, you can look at so much stuff, but that's the whole point of why they don't do it. That is why they shorten the offer time. That's the whole point, because they don't want you to do that. They don't want you to be like, is this $1 per mile? Is this $31 an hour? No, this is $25 an hour. They don't want you to do that. Uber and Lyft are telling you, accept this offer and be happy. Be happy we giving it to you. Hurry up. Oh, you don't want to accept it? Okay, we're going to put it on Trip Radar. And we're going to ping it to all of y'all. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you think only bad offers on Trip Radar? Okay, we're going to show you. We're going to start putting better offers on Trip Radar. And we still going to ping them out to all of y'all. To play games. And that's what they do. So, like I always tell you guys, I am not a representative of Uber. I am not forced to do Uber and Lyft. I do not work for Uber and Lyft. I don't. They contract me when I turn on the app and I hit accept for an offer. They contract me to take their passengers from point A to point B. That is how I look at it. I get it. Some of you guys feel like you work for Uber. Some of you guys feel like you are representatives of Uber. I'm not. You will not see any Uber insignia on my vehicle, except for when I go into the airport lot. Legally. But outside of that, outside of the legal requirements, you will not see any insignia on my vehicle, because this is my personal vehicle. It is my vehicle. I know you guys feel like it's not because I rent, but it's my name on that rental contract. It's my debit card that is being charged every week. And yeah, if I don't pay it, it will be my butt that gets repossessed and not Uber. But whatever, I know everybody feels differently. So I look at it like, yeah, they contract me to do a specific job, to take this one passenger from point A to point B. And until I accept another offer, they haven't contracted me. I am just looking at the offers. Any government job, any plumber, any AC, HVAC technician, any freelance artist, it's a normal thing. You look at requests. People have requested your services. Now it's up to you to decide which one of these people are you going to give your services. That's how I look at it. So and they make it fast. They make it quick, because they're saying, hey, don't think about it, just take it. So for me, I have very simple standards. I'm trying to do $10 or better. I'm trying to cut the time in half by the money that I get paid. So if it's hour, $30, I want. If it's 2 hours, I want to be paid $60. Does that happen? No. All the time. But I look at it like I'm going to get tipped on that ride. And it sucks that I'm saying that the passenger is basically subsidizing my life. But again, I come from being a server. I come from hospitality industry. So for me, it's not foreign for me to say the passenger or the customer is subsidizing my life, because any server, you ask any server how they pay their bills, it is not by our salary. And I say our, like, I haven't been a server in like 4 years, but any person in a restaurant, it's not by your salary, it's by tips. And what are tips based on? It's not based on anything else but your performance. Well, it's debatable. I'm a guy. Now I'm a guy, and so I'm gonna say performance, but again, it's debatable. I'm not trying to get beat up here, but some women, it's based on their appearance. Am I mad at it? No. Because listen, when I was a server, I was definitely in shape. You know what I'm saying? I used to wear the little tight shirts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I definitely didn't have my beard. I was clean cut. Not like how I am now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all about your appearance and how you carry yourself. I definitely used to wear some cologne. I definitely used to do some, when I would set the table, when I would set the plate down, I definitely would try to, brush up against the women, you know. I wanted them to smell my cologne. There's little things that I did, servers know, service know, because that's how you get your tips. It's performance based. Like I said, it's debatable. Some people may feel like, whatever, but if you ever notice, as a woman, if you notice your server getting a little close to you, he trying to get a tip. I'm just saying. He get a little close to you so you can smell the cologne. Or, as a guy, you notice that your server, female server, is bending down at the table a little bit more than she should. And, it looks like her, her shirt is a little bit open a little bit more. It's because she wants the tip. And, it's just the things that, because in a restaurant industry, in the hospitality industry, it's commonplace that that the customer is subsidizing that person's salary. It just is what it is. And I know, we do transportation. I know it's a much more dangerous position because we're out on the road. I get all of that. I'm just saying it is what it is. So for me, I'm looking at the customer to subsidize my income. Not everybody feels that way. I get it. That's just how I look at it. Because I just want to work, make my money, and go home. I'm not trying to be, I don't claim to be super smart. I don't claim to be none of that. So, yeah, Lyft is pretty garbage down here too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, Lyft is really hard to do Lyft. Because you will never. I mean, it's almost because Lyft. So first and foremost, Lyft doesn't pay $1 per mile down here. Lyft pays like 0.60 or whatever. I mean, I know we say upfront fares, but just work with me. They pay like 60 cents a mile. So you're already starting off low. Uber, depending on the ride type, they'll pay 80 cents a mile. So you can get close to it. You can get very close to it. And that's what I'm saying. With Lyft, it's 60 cents. It ain't, just. And I know that because I've listened to people that calculate it. Again, it's just, when you see the offer, it ain't never gonna be half of, it's never gonna be what I'm talking about. And then it ain't even gonna be $10 or better. So yeah, trust me, I understand how Lyft. I tell everybody Lyft is like public transport. That is what Lyft is. So for me, I don't turn on Lyft. I mean, I'm doing it now because I lost Amazon Flex and I gotta like readjust my mindset. Because I still gotta replace that income. But yeah, trust me, it is hard. It's hard. Even me saying that I'm trying to keep it simple, and it's hard. It's really hard to take Lyft rides. So I understand. I definitely understand. Yeah, like I said, you would never see me promote Lyft. All of my titles say Uber driver. But again, now that is one of the main reasons why hopefully in the future I could get a Model Y. I'm trying to get to the black side, Lyft Black. I'm trying to get to that side of things. Lyft Black is we have that in our market. Lyft, it just means that you have a black vehicle. Obviously, that qualifies for it. So, yeah, we'll see. Maybe in the future. It won't be anytime soon. So if I got Lyft Black, then maybe I could start back. I could do a little bit more Lyft. and maybe that'll take off. And I don't know. I don't do lift leg now. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Grateful Lady again. I appreciate that. I don't know about an inspiration, but listen, I'm just a regular person making videos. So I appreciate that. Yeah, because I mean, that's what they do. They contract me to take this person from point A to point B. It's not my customer. Now, you follow other channels. Again, I'll shout out Mike Drop Barbecue. He teaches you how to contract them and convert stuff and all of that stuff. Again, I can't say what to do. We all make our own choices out here. But he promotes that. You got other drivers that promote like leaving business cards and things like that, so that they become your customers in the future. Again, that's not my channel, so I'm not promoting that, because you make that decision and they decide to report you, you lose your income. You're not coming to find me. I mean, because I'm really out here in the streets. You really might find me at a charging station, and I don't need those types of problems in my life. So I don't promote converting people publicly. I don't promote that type of stuff. I don't promote trying to build a clientele. What I do promote is networking. When they get in your car, network. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They're back there, have a conversation with them. You never know who they are. And where it leads to after that, that's up to you. I mean, that's up to the conversation. That's what I promote. But the other stuff, I don't promote that, because I don't need you finding me. And like, hey, you told me. No. Wait, hold on now. I told you to talk to them, have a conversation, and see who they is. That's what I told you. I ain't tell you none of that other stuff, because hey, you can get deactivated, because again, it's against Uber's terms of service. So yeah, leave it at that. Hey, I do not promote anything else, but stay in between the Uber's terms of service, because we are contracted. It is a contract that I mean, I know you don't necessarily pay attention to it, but every time Uber tells you to update the app, they give you a new contract. And every time you're in a ride, you're under contract. Whether you agree or you don't, but if you've ever looked at the way bill is a part of your contract. And I'm just telling you, it's contracted. That's what it comes down to. That's why, when they went back through, when I filed a claim on my car, and when they denied it for my personal insurance, and then I tried to go through Uber's insurance, it was like, no, big times. I'm like, damn. Because at that point, now I'm willing to pay the $2,500, because I can't use my personal insurance. We have no record. Damn, bro. But I was really all right. Like, I tried to show pictures and stuff, and nope. Nope. Nothing at all. So it's about the contract. So listen, they contract me. When I accept that offer, I am now contracted to take this person from point A to point B. After that, I'm no longer contracted. I am back to, I am still me. I am still, it is still my personal vehicle. But under contract, it is my responsibility to take them from point A to point B. Under no given circumstances did they take control of my vehicle. It is still my personal vehicle. I am still in possession of me because I'm not an employee. I'm a contractor. That's why we say 1099. So yeah. Melvin, what's up, brother? Melvin. Hey, look, bro. Hey, look, Melvin. I'm just telling you, it's some secrets to servers, as servers. Now, as guys, we already have a disadvantage. It just is what it is. As a male server, I'm gonna have a disadvantage over women's servers, because, what I'm saying, necessarily women don't tip the same way that guys tip. A guy is gonna tip if you look good. A guy's gonna tip. You got a big, you got a big bus line, a guy's gonna tip. You got, you got a nice assets behind you, a guy's gonna tip. Make no mistake about it, because we're visual people. We see with our eyes, and it's like, yo, here, they gonna tip for any number of reasons, but they gonna tip. But as a male server, females don't tip the same way. They don't tip the same way. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I done seen. Look, I've never said that I was like any, I'm not. Yeah, listen, my mama said I'm handsome. But that's about it. You know what I'm saying? But I done seen, the guys that women have said that were handsome and all of that stuff, and they don't get tipped the same way. That women that we, like, hey, listen, she got that, they don't get tipped the same way. I'm just telling you. And so when I looked at it, and this is something that I've observed at different workplaces, I'm trying to be, different workplaces, different times, different environments. Listen, women get tipped differently. I'm just telling you. So as a guy, I have to do the extra tricks. I have to do the extra things. You know what I'm saying? So listen, when I would get my shirts, even though at that time I used to wear a large, because you know what I'm saying, I had a little whatever. I would get a medium, a medium. You know what I'm saying? Listen, but I used to come in there a little, because I worked at a 5-star restaurant for some of that time. You supposed to button it all the way up. Listen, I wouldn't button it all the way up. You just gotta know what you're doing. I would lean up top 2 buttons out, you know what I'm saying? And then when I come, listen, this was a different time. This obviously isn't now. I lean up top 2 buttons out. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. And every time I get that plate, I make sure that I flex a little bit. Here's your here's your food, man. How you doing? All right, good. Would you like some water with that? Hell, y'all, it's tricks to the trade. It's tricks to every trade. The server, there's definitely some tricks. Every time. And when I'm dropping it on the table, I'm reaching over and I'm making sure that you smell that cologne. Obviously, there was days, 10, 12-hour shifts, but you better believe I had on deodorant. You better believe that hygiene was on point. You better believe, because it wasn't, you got to make sure you look good, you smell good. That's what they say. When you smell good, you get good tips as a guy. Again, like I said, from what I've observed with women, they just get tipped differently. So, yeah, exactly, Melvin. Lyft is absolutely the EBT. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's what I was saying. So, I mean, I'm just telling you. I don't actually do all of the calculations, Grateful, but I mean, that's what it feels like. Yeah, Melvin, I ain't go too far into Fight Club. So I'm sorry. Welcome to Florida. We sitting at a red light. So we just sitting at a red light. And we all just sitting at a red light. And welcome to Florida. This is what they do in Florida. So welcome to Florida. Everybody just revs. They just rev their engines. Everybody got a muffler, so I'm sorry about that. Hey, listen, I ain't going too far in the Fight Club. I just graced the topic, because people ask, so I just graced it a little bit. What's up, Mr. DSN? What's up? Listen, Melvin, I'm just saying. Well, listen, when Melvin, when when it's about money, when it's about money, hey, when it's about money, I'm sorry you guys hear that. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah, and I know you guys feel like I know y'all probably thinking like this is an amazing car. Let me just show you what car is making all that noise. So this car right here is making all of the noise. That's the one that's making all of the noise. Anybody see a Ferrari, a Lambo? Anybody see anything special over here? Nope. Nothing. It was just like a little Ford Fusion. Welcome to Florida, where everybody has mufflers. That is the thing to do down here. When you get your car, you get the muffler. You get the muffler delete, or you get the muffler cut off, or whatever. Yeah, man. Listen, Melvin, I'm just telling you on what I know, man. If you look at your servers, when you go to a restaurant, when you go to a 5-star restaurant, look at the servers that's really making the money. Servers that's really making the money, and I'm telling. I know because I had to learn them. I'm like, listen, I used to take the little trays on my arm. I'm feeling like I'm working out. I used to have this little vein right here. It used to be showing because I was always just, they would tell, because I started off as a busser. So I was the one that had to take the tray, take the plates and stuff from table to table. Listen, it's and then because I never thought, at first when I was a busser, I used to be fascinated by the servers because they used to take the little trays. And I was like, damn, how they do that? That's crazy, man. Like, they got crazy arm strength. Like, how they do that? Because I was a busser. So when I would get all of the plates and stuff, because I was a busser, and then I was also a dishwasher. So like when I would wash those big plates, I would try it back there. But of course I wouldn't put too many plates on it because, I didn't know how they did it. So I used to ask questions. When I was in the restaurant, I would ask questions. I would ask the older heads, hey, how do you do X, Y, Z? Da, 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 Sometimes they would tell me. And then again, I worked at a couple different restaurants, so I got information from everybody, different ways of doing it and all of that stuff. And listen, when they would tell me stuff, I would listen. And little by little, my tips would go from $20 a day, $60 a day, $120 a day, $300 a day. Now that wasn't every day, but I think it was like, and it was like for a weekend or something like that. And listen, it was good money. It was all because of what, the older people had taught me, when I say older people, I'm not just talking about I'm talking about the vets that have been there and done it. Like, they would tell me stuff and I would listen, Now, don't get me wrong, I've always been like young and dumb. So I didn't listen to everything that they said. Cause I used to get advice because obviously I love my beard, I'm gonna be honest. So in a restaurant, what they tell you is you gotta cut your beard. So I used to work at so I started when I made the good money, I got cocky and I started going to restaurants where I didn't have strict rules. You know what I'm saying? So the problem with going to those restaurants is you didn't make the same type of tips. You were making the tips. I was making the tips because I was at a 5-star restaurant. The meals were super expensive. It was waiting, it was a line waiting, all of the above. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I used to go to places and I'm like, dang, I ain't making the same type of money. So, but I mean, the older heads would be like, yeah, you at the wrong restaurant. But, I used to be like, nah, I'm doing the same things that I did at the other restaurant, but so this is where I come with the information. It's all about your market as well. So how do you get more tips as a driver? It's customer service, man. It's customer service. So okay, all right. So I Mr. DSN, I give you my very first statements whenever somebody gets in my car. Again, I'm not saying that you have to do this. I'm not, I'm just telling you this is what I do. When people get in my car, very first thing I say, and actually, you want to know who taught me this? Vinny Cuz. Shout out to Vinny Cuz. Vinny Cuz taught me this. And I mean, he did it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. When they first get in, I say good morning, good afternoon, whatever. The salutation. Always speak to people when they get in your car. Even though they may not speak to you, I always speak to them. Because I want to set the atmosphere of, listen, I'm friendly. I want to set the atmosphere of, listen, hey, we gonna have a good time. I'm calm. I'm not a crazy Uber driver. I'm not weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to set that tone up front. Again, they may not talk to you, they may not respond to you, but I always, every single passenger that gets in my car, for the most part. I mean, I maybe have like one or two, sometimes I'm not feeling well, whatever. I always set that salutation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So obviously it's 12 o'clock where I am. So 12 o'clock p.m. is afternoon. So good afternoon. Every passenger that gets in my car from this point forward until the evening time, I'm going to say good afternoon. When they first get in the car, that's the first thing. Now, when they're in the car, I'm, usually that opens, because I said good afternoon to them, they are usually going to respond with something. How are you doing? How's today going? Usually, again, I'm not saying every passenger does it, but what I just did was, I guess it's also called an icebreaker. I broke the ice. So now that I broke the ice, they're going to talk to me. Cool. Whether or not they do or they don't, I ask them 3 questions. Well, really 2. Does the temperature feel good back there? Is the temperature okay? Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Cool. And then the second thing that I ask them is, do you care about the radio station? Right now, I just got it on pop radio. And I say the radio station, 97.3. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, I got my headphones in. Oh, yeah, I don't care. Well, whatever you want. Oh, yeah, I don't care what they're going to say. But what I did with those 3 questions was I made them feel comfortable. I broke the ice. So now they're going to have a conversation with me. Most likely, if they're a talking person. Again, I just changed myself from every other Uber driver. Why? Because 9 out of 10 Uber drivers play their own radio station. 9 out of 10 Uber drivers have the radio, they play the instructions on the speakers. 9 out of 10 Uber drivers don't talk to them, especially down here, because they don't speak English. 9 out of 10 Uber drivers, hey, listen, they don't know how to have a conversation. So I just set myself apart. And that's how I get my tips. Not complicated, right? Not hard at all. It's just you want from everybody else. So as a server, how was I different from my other server counterparts? I knew my menu. Of course, you know that part. But I always kept, I had my smile. People all, you all know me for my smile and my laughing. I had a positive attitude. This is kind of what caused me to bring it out more, because I understood that most of the servers here, again, I'm not saying that they're miserable, but they're miserable. they just, it is what it is. It's a hard job. So I'm not going to be miserable. I'm not going to present that, oh my gosh. Is there anything else? Because you know how it is when you go to a drive-thru. Okay, yeah, go ahead with your order. Is there anything else? Okay, anything else? It's like, bro, really? Like, if you don't like the job, go somewhere else. And again, I say that as a person that has worked there. Like, yeah, obviously I went somewhere else, but not everybody can do that, and I'm respective of that. But it's just like you are where you're at, not because of you. So there's two different things, and I know I'm rambling. So you guys, you guys can let me know. There's obviously the concept of you are the what it is it? You are the totality of all of your decisions. Your decisions got you to where you are today. So if you've made your bad decisions your whole life, and now you don't like where you're at in the place of your life, it's because of all of those bad decisions. If you made good decisions all of your life, and you're still not in the place that you're at, then you kind of know that it's almost like you're almost there. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. If you've made good decisions and you're in a better place, it's because of those good decisions. We've all been young and dumb. We've all been stupid. If I was stupid enough, I wouldn't be here. Because there was a couple things. Listen. Let me just tell y'all, the Nick that you see today has made some dumbass mistakes. And if it would just been a little bit more dumber, like if I'd have pulled out a gun on somebody, or if I'd have got caught robbing somebody, just a little bit more dumber, I would probably be doing 10-20 life, over something stupid. And you don't get a redo. You got to serve your time, or vice versa. And I'm using time as like just a it's a mistake. It's a y'all get what I'm saying. It's a dumb choice for some things. Sometimes it's warranted, but a lot of times it's like, did you really have to go that way? Like when I was really, really low, yeah, I wanted to steal from people. I thought about robbing people and all of that stuff when I was really, really low. But did I have to? No. If I had a kid, okay, yeah, I get it that it changes the situation. Did I have to? No. You always have a choice in every situation, is what I'm saying. So, so I done kind of went down a whole different path. I'm sorry. But yeah, what set me apart as a server was the positive energy. A lot of people they come to work and it's just so negative. And it's like, look, I get it. I'm not in the best place, but you don't have to be negative. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing that sets me apart when people get in my car. I'm not in the greatest of positions. I mean, you see me smiling, you see me laughing. I'm not in the greatest of positions. Trust me. Like I just told you, my credit is shot. I used to have great credit. But you would never know that when you're sitting back there. You know what I'm saying? You would never know that. Why should you know that? That's my life. It's not fair for me to give you my life if you're not asking for it. So so yeah, icebreaker and positive attitude. It sets me apart from every other driver that they've had, and a lot of people say it. And obviously I have the AC on. It's little things like you'll know the more and more you do rides if people tell you, oh no, nobody's ever asked me that. Oh yeah, nobody's ever thought about that. Thank you. Like I confirm the address. I confirm the address when they first get in. Hey, so we're going to 123 Main Street, right? Yes. Okay. I do that every trip. Most drivers just say, okay. Nick, yeah, that's me. And they just drive. Again, I'm not saying how you do it, how you do your things is how you do your things. It doesn't matter. I can't tell you how to drive. You can't tell me how to drive. But I'm just saying that you want to set yourself apart. So maybe you got things that you're good at. Maybe it's not the big smile or whatever. Maybe you're like super witty and you got like tons of jokes and you could tell a joke and have us all cracking up. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're like an emotional person, and you can feel people's energy and all of that stuff, and when they get in, you can have that conversation that'll change their mood. Do it. It's just about setting yourself apart from other people. Every other driver, and when you take Ubers, I recommend that everybody take Ubers. I say Ubers with a plural because what you'll start to see. Oh, my bad. I'm parked over here and seeing people. He was. I thought he was coming out. Nevertheless, well, yeah. When you take Ubers with a plural, you'll start to see that drivers really don't care. This is why I always tell you guys we don't work for Uber. Because there's drivers that do all types of crazy stuff. Obviously, you guys have heard about the drivers that leave the AC off when it's like 90 degrees in the car. Or, like, of course, the drivers that have the phone in their hand the whole trip, have the phone in their hand like this while they driving people. It's like, these are obvious, like, red flags. Like, yeah, that you're not going to get tipped. You probably going to get reported. You could probably go get. Listen, I had a police called on you. Like, yeah, nothing's good gonna come from those situations, because if your job is transportation and you got your phone in your hand right here, that's already against the law. Whether or not you're driving people, it's against the law. At least in Florida, we have a law. You got to put it down, put the phone down, or whatever. I forget what it's called. No texting and driving or whatever. So it's already against the law. So you doing it like this, it's just like you're telling the passenger, I don't care about your life. You know what I'm saying? That's an obvious red flag. So doing those red flags, again, I'm not saying that everything I do is what you got to do. Like I said, there are people that's just like, no, I want to listen to the radio. I don't want to listen to these little AirPods things because I like to listen to the radio. Cool. So but we are all different. We all have different things about us that can set us apart from other drivers. All I'm saying is these are the things that set me apart. So you have to kind of think about what you can do personally that will set you apart. Again, because we drive for money. I know, oh, well, I don't want to do all of that. And, it's not worth it. And okay. For me, I look at it like, again, it may be a $10 trip, but if I get tipped $6 on every single trip, isn't that a good trip? Because I just made $6 extra and I did nothing else for it. That's free money. I got tipped, like, if you guys join the Telegram group, I just posted up my last couple tips. $16, $24, $13. $15. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's not because I'm special. I'm not like an incredible driver. I mean, I know how to drive and I drive well. I should say that. But it's because of just little small things that I do that set me apart from other drivers, So it ain't nothing special. But yeah, Melvin, yeah, Mr. DSN, no problem. Melvin, listen, I'm not gonna lie, Melvin. You know what's funny? That then he told me that, and I may try that. I may absolutely try that. The smooth jazz. I haven't tried it because I don't know what radio station it's on, and I mean that's just me being cheap in the sense of like. I could just put it on Spotify, but it's like my Wi-Fi be going in and out, so I be trying to find radio stations that got jazz, but I may just, But yeah, listen, shout out to you because that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I've found that if a passenger can go to sleep in the back of your car, it ain't guaranteed that they're going to tip you, but if they're a tipper, they're going to tip because they felt comfortable in your car. And that's the biggest thing. That's the whole point of the icebreaker. I want my passengers to feel comfortable in my back seat. If they feel uptight, they feel like they gotta watch my every move, they gotta watch my directions. Oh yeah, you just missed your turn. they ain't gonna tip me. Again, it ain't guaranteed that they're gonna tip me regardless. I'm just saying most likely they'll tip me. uh, yeah, hey, same here, man. Say Melvin, yeah. Vinny be giving out some tips now. I ain't gonna lie to you. He be giving out some tips. DJ, I am. Where am I? Where am I at right now? I am. Oh yeah, I'm over here in Fort Lauderdale. I don't know why I had to think about that. I done made it up here to Fort Lauderdale. I'm about to charge up. I'm going to the charger. I don't know where you charging at, but I am going over here to what is this charger? The Galleria Mall is what Vinny says. I'm going to the Galleria Mall. I'm gonna charge up a little bit. Um, yeah, and then I'm gonna go back, get to work, try to make some more money. That's where I'm napping at. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Melvin. Shout out to DJ. D, you know what I'm saying? D coming in hot. D coming in hot. I appreciate you, Jordan. Grateful lady. Again, I hope you have a good day. I hope you make a lot of money. Mr. DSN, shout out to you for coming in. Melvin, again, brother. As always, I appreciate your support. I think I got it. Let's see. Bobs, thank you for stopping by. Let's see. I'm trying to remember everybody that came in. Neon, again, one day I'll come to Atlanta, just not today. One day soon. Heads up, I think Heads Up took off. Heads Up, what's up, brother? Richie, I'm pretty sure all of these people are gone by now, but Richie, shout out to you. Ricky, thank you for showing up. Listen, I think that's glitched. I don't know if I said hi to you. Zorro, appreciate you. Ever, Preppy. It was a lot of people today, huh? Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for coming in and enjoying this time with me. I didn't think it was going to be this long. I've been talking for an hour and a half now. Yeah. I damn sure didn't think I was going to go this long. And yeah, right. How come none of y'all are on the Telegram group? I don't know. I don't know. I keep trying to tell people about the Telegram group, but they don't listen to me. Yes, sir. Yeah, Jay. Because it's just, again, it's all about keeping your passengers comfortable. If passengers are comfortable, then they probably can tip. Again, it's not guaranteed. I want to make sure that I say that. I'm not saying that 100% of my clients are going to tip. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the people that will tip will most likely tip if they're comfortable. So yeah, it's very true that there's people that's just not going to tip no matter what you do. You can give them 8-mile service. You know what I'm saying? You can have a bottle of water back there. It could be cold. You could have, a plate of food back there. You know what I'm saying? You could go, you never hit a bump during the drive. You could drive smooth as hell, and they still won't tip you. You could give them a foot massage back there, and they still won't tip you. There are certain people that won't tip. I used to be that way. I don't care. I'm just being honest. When I was a server, I didn't tip because I was like, listen, my life is on tips, so I ain't even got that much money. I don't know how. I can't. I had a bad mindset, but I was just like, listen, I ain't got no money, so I can't really tip. I can't really afford to tip. Again, now I have a different mindset, but back then I was like, man, look, my life is on tips. I can't give you my tip money. I'm using this money to pay bills. So there are always going to be people that just won't tip. It's absolutely people that just won't tip. You will always get that. So doesn't matter what you do, what you don't do. There will always be people that tip. But then there's about 2/3 of people that will potentially tip and that are gonna tip. The people that you change by keeping comfortable, and I know maybe this is more so like I hope this doesn't get too deep, but the 2/3 of people that potentially will tip you, they are only going to tip you if they're comfortable. They are only going to tip you if you give them a decent experience. Again, it doesn't have to be the greatest experience. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like I'm tired. Sometimes, I'm hungry. Sometimes, like I got other things going on in my mind. Sometimes I just want to shut up and drive. I'm just saying, put the people that will potentially tip, they will tip you if you give them a good environment. They will tip you if you give them a good experience. They will tip you if you just shut up and drive sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain people. Like the people that, hey, look, can you keep the AC? Can you make the AC cooler? Okay, cool. Can you turn the radio down? Cool. Okay. As long as you do that, they gonna tip you. There's certain people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it. So um my goal is to make as many people that will tip. That's my goal. As many people that will tip. So if you're a tipper, hopefully when you get in my car, you're gonna have a really good experience, and you're probably gonna tip. See, shout out to see Mr. DSN. It just opens the door to a conversation. Again, and I feel it. I get it. Sometimes it feels like, man, I'm doing too much for these ex-passengers. Man, I'm doing too much for these passengers. Oh, man, they don't pay me enough for this. I get that mindset. Trust me, I do. And there's levels to it. Like I said, you don't see me. I never said have bottles of water back there. I'm not buying bottles of water for my passengers. I never said have candy back there or snacks or, you know what I'm saying? Listen, passengers ask me all the time for my charging cable. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Hey, I'm not. There's levels to everything. What I am saying, you got to figure out your levels. You got to figure out your way. I personally don't like people getting in the front seat. I've had people tip me even though they couldn't get in the front seat. Why? Because it's about the experience. It's about this experience. So, yeah, man, it just opens the door. That's all it's about. Opening the door. Open the door to a conversation. Hey, man, listen. Don't worry about it. If she's going to tip you, she's going to tip you. Don't even worry about it. What I do is I don't put it into my mind. Tomorrow I'll get the notification. Oh, you got a $9 tip. Oh, you got a $10 tip. That's how I like it. For me, I don't necessarily need to remember exactly who it was that tipped me. I know y'all go back and y'all all be like, oh, let me send thank you and all of that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't do all that. Let me see. Shout out to Dirty South D. Let me see. You say post the link. I don't know if I could post the link. I have never posted the link. So I don't actually know how to do it. Yeah, all I can do is start a poll. Yeah, so I can't post it. Listen, so I can't actually post it. I can't post it. All right, so if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to post a link in the chat, but I can't. This is interesting. I actually can't post the link. I actually can't respond to comments. I guess because I'm on a live stream, I can't like actually type in the chat. That's funny. Yeah, that's like actually really funny. I never knew that. Let me see, because if I press this, no, that just mutes me. This is a filter. No. Oh, really? Yeah, I can't. I can't actually post anything. Huh? I can't post anything. So yeah, okay, so my bad. I know people are just looking at me like, why are you looking at yourself? I'm not. I'm actually trying to like figure out. I'm trying to see if there's a button that I could post a link in the chat. Nope. Okay. So yeah, the link is in the description of the video. So all you do is just check the description of the video. It's probably like the third link. The Florida Telegram chat. I don't know. I gotta change my defaults. But I know it's in the description. And if it's not, I'll make sure I put it in there. Join the Telegram group. Again, D's in there. D is, you guys don't know, but D is killing it right now. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell y'all his numbers, but like, yeah, let's just say he's balling. I used to say I was doing good, but hey, listen, hey, D is killing it, and he's like honestly motivating me to do better. Like, yo, y'all don't know, but D, when I say D, Dirty South Radio, he is killing it right now. He is in the chat. So I mean, he's in the chat, but he's in the Telegram group. So TW, Ricardo, John. I shouted him out. Miss Linda. Miss Linda is all the way from Ohio, and she's still killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a lot of people killing it in the Telegram group. So, if you guys can join the Telegram group, I get it. It's another group. But the whole point of the group is that we want like-minded individuals together so that we can talk. Also, I personally do not give specific instructions in. Well, when I say instructions, I make it sound like I'm a general or something. I don't give specific information out of my videos anymore because, yeah, a lot of people, like, I started talking about Biscayne the other day, and then I started getting messages. You said to go to Biscayne, and it's horrible traffic over here. I would never go to Biscayne. It's like, I tried to tell you don't go to Biscayne, but you said to go to Biscayne. So so join the Telegram group. I give out regular information there. These guys all give out regular information. That way you can see it in real context and not just a soundbite of, okay, go to Biscayne or go to 27th Avenue or go here. You get more than just a soundbite. It's basically what I'm saying. Go join the Telegram group, guys. What I'm trying to do is just create a community so where we, as real drivers, can get together and talk about things going on in the community, going on in the area, going on in general, yeah, and you have access to me. I mean, I'm nobody special, so but yeah, I'm kind of sort of always in there. I mean, I see the messages, I should say. I'm somewhat around. I'm in the vicinity. You see how that went from I'm always in there to I'm somewhere in the vicinity. Oh boy, yo. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. See, they was talking in the Telegram group, and I got the notification. So my bad. But yeah, join the Telegram group. The link is in the description. It is in the description. It is the free Florida Telegram group. It is completely free. Again, it's just regular drivers, regular people, and we have a good time. D is in there. That's why he's recommending it. It's a couple other people there. So yeah, I would love to see you guys in there. Other than that, I should be dropping a video here later on today. yeah, I will be. Yeah, it should be later on today. Most likely 5 p.m. and 7:30 is what I'm thinking. It might be later. Y'all know. But I'm dropping another video today, so definitely gonna drop a video. I don't know what it's on. I gotta look at it because I had it scheduled. So I gotta look and see what the title is. But yeah, again, thank you everybody for joining up. Thank you. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. But yeah, with that being said, man, I got a headache now. And so I'm out of here. Deuces.